my god! Oh my god! In recent news, Destiny's Twitch channel suddenly appeared to be unbanned after more than 4 years off the platform. Almost immediately, screenshots started spreading across Reddit and Twitter showing his channel page active again, and people completely lost it because Destiny's ban had become one of the most infamous permanent bans in Twitch history.
Destiny got unbanned on Twitch? There's no way. Whoa. It just happened. It literally just happened. Yo, that is the most bearish candle I can ever see for Twitch, that they banned Destiny. I'm unbanned. Yo, this is gonna be really interesting.
Roughly 30 minutes later, Destiny's channel appeared banned again. The sudden reversal completely confused the internet. Some people thought the original unban was accidental. Others believed Twitch staff may have restored the account internally before reversing the decision after backlash or internal review. Nobody seemed to know what was actually happening, which only made the story spread faster, because now it felt like pure chaos behind the scenes at Twitch. Asmongold weighed in. Despite disagreeing with Destiny politically on a lot of issues, Asmon said Destiny never should have been banned in the first place. He argued the ban served no real purpose other than forcing creators into a narrow range of approved language, and said that if Twitch wants political content on the platform, it has to allow a genuine marketplace of ideas instead of selectively removing controversial voices. That response got a huge reaction because people weren't expecting Asmon to publicly defend Destiny that strongly. Supporters agreed completely, arguing Twitch has spent years inconsistently enforcing rules depending on the creator involved. Critics pushed back though, saying Destiny's history of inflammatory comments is exactly why Twitch originally removed him in the first place. Their drama started after Complex dropped their 25 best streamers right now rankings, a list that immediately got the live streaming community arguing over placements, omissions, and what even qualifies someone as a top streamer in 2026. At first glance, the rankings looked like a pretty standard media outlet list. Kai Tenat, iShowSpeed, Stable Ronaldo, Adin Ross, Pokimane, XQC, Hassan, and a mix of newer creators all scattered throughout the top 25. But the second people actually started reading the placements closely, the backlash exploded almost instantly. One of the loudest reactions came from Asmongold, who looked at the rankings live on stream and clearly could not believe some of the decisions being made, sharing in the following.
25 best streamers right now. Complex is 25. iShowSpeed, Kai Cenat, Stable Ronaldo, Senna, Blackboy Max. Oh my god. Like Phantom, Extra Emily, Ray Asian Boy, Aiden Ross, Rakai. Rakai is number 10 over Jason the Ween. Wait, Neon is over Queso? I like Neon, but Neon shouldn't be over Queso. He shouldn't be over XQC. He shouldn't be over Hassan, to be fair. He shouldn't be over Jinxie. Jinxie's like the top streamer on the platform right now. How is Neon number 11? It's so fucking stupid. It's so what is wrong with them? Oh my god. Yeah, it's insane. And you feel what this? Peanut's all over, except for in the top 5. Well, I think he's probably in there, right? Wait, the burnt peanut isn't even on the list at all? Why? Wait, how do you not have burnt peanut on the list? Oh my god. Kai hasn't streamed in 5... Yeah, when did Kai last stream? September 2025. He hasn't streamed in like 7 months. So how is he the number 2? Like, I love Kai. I think Kai's great. But like, he's not streaming. He hasn't streamed for 6 months. I mean, what are we doing here? Oh, you're humble. You have to acknowledge that you're not on the list either. Well, again, like, you and I both know why. Stop acting. Well, it's because people like to make up bullshit about different people. I think that's definitely true. And yes, I do think that, again, these are always very subjective. You're part of the friend group type lists. And so, yes, that's really it. I don't know why anybody takes this stuff seriously. I really don't. Why is Senna not? Yeah, why is Imaru not up there, for example? Why is, you know, why is, like, Peanut not up there? Why is Jinxie on number 24? It's just crazy for me to see that. It is. And, yeah, it's an L list. I know. It's such a weird, like, dumb list. I don't get it at all. It's a biased list. Yeah, so many of these lists are very biased.
After the clip started circulating on Twitter, the community reaction split into a few major camps. The first group fully agreed with Asmongold and treated the list like a joke. A lot of people felt Complex completely missed the current streaming landscape. One viral reaction compared the credibility of the rankings to a 10 out of 10 mixtape review, basically saying the list felt unserious and disconnected from reality. The tone across these reactions was mostly disbelief, mixed with sarcasm. People weren't even debating individual placements anymore. They were questioning the legitimacy of the entire ranking system. Another major conversation became centered around Asmongold himself, not not even being included. People pointed out that despite him consistently being one of the largest streamers on Twitch and one of the most viewed reaction creators online, he somehow keeps getting ignored by mainstream streamer award shows and media lists. That led to a broader discussion about whether certain creators are intentionally overlooked because they don't fit the image some outlets want to promote. You could see people connecting this complex list to previous award shows where Asmon was also absent, almost like this was part of a larger pattern. But not everyone agreed with the backlash. Some people pushed back hard against the N3 on criticism specifically. One reaction defended him by saying people need to stop acting like he doesn't grind content constantly, arguing that regardless of whether viewers personally like him, he clearly puts in massive effort and knows how to generate attention online. That side of the debate became less about the list itself and more about whether audiences unfairly dismiss certain creators because of reputation rather than actual viewership or engagement.
Yo, Summer, let me win, please. Yo, I'll give you a shout out. Yo, shout out to my boy, Cass. You're trash, buddy. Get like you learn how to try. You. Wait, it's a straight. Yo, let me win, please. I'll give you a shout out. Yo, let me give you a shout out, man. I'll give you a shout out. I swear, I'm not gonna scam you. You look at it better than me, man. I was really. You dog. Get. You are trash, buddy. Yo, let me win, man. Come on, bro. Bro, I've been having a hard day, man. Bro, I need this, man. Buddy, this has been an impossible day for me. Please, I'm asking, let me at least get this. I mean, this is why you're ugly, chopped, going nowhere. This is why you have no goals in your fight. This is why your terminal status cold shit and you can't feel your fingers. This is why my friend is so has away with ventilation. You.
The whole situation started after Mizkif officially announced that he was joining Kick in a major leadership role, presenting himself as someone who wanted to help improve the platform from the inside. In his announcement, Miz said he'd spent over a decade understanding streaming culture and believed he could help fix many of the long-standing issues users constantly complain about. The post instantly blew up because people weren't just reacting to Miz joining Kick, they were reacting to the idea of him suddenly having actual influence behind the scenes at one of streaming's biggest rival platforms. That's when GEWN got involved, sharing in the following.
So I'm confused on why you're here saying this when you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about either. You don't know how to code. You don't know how to fix all this shit. Like, you're coming over here as a Johnny-come-lately after you flee the sinking ship like a rat over on Twitch. You're over here in Kick's land now, and you're here to ruin it. You're here to come over here and make Kick the same thing that you fled from, that you created. You were one of those people. You were all over Austin. You ran Twitch. Don't play stupid now. You came over here when things got good. You weren't one of the founding people over on Kick. You were one of the people that was on Kick, wishing it to fail. And now you're over here because you're a prostitute. You came over here for the paycheck. That's all there is to it. Because your ex-girlfriend threw a plushie at you and you cried about it and you got canceled from all your friends because you're a dirtbag. That's all there is to it. He's 5'5" and he's mad with power. It's over. Kick is cooked. Kick is literally cooked. Here's what he's probably gonna do. He's gonna continue being the same scumbag dirtbag that he always was, and he's going to weasel his way into the position of power, and then he's gonna use that for his own influence, and he's gonna start calling the shots for other people. That's what he does.
One side felt Goon completely overreacted and spent more time insulting Mizkif than actually making real points. A lot of people argued the rant came off like a disgruntled employee talking about management rather than legitimate criticism. Others said it didn't really matter who Kick hired because the platform's biggest issues existed long before Miz arrived, so blaming him for potentially destroying Kick made no sense. But another side of the community thought GEWN was at least raising concerns worth discussing. Those people argued that giving major creators internal power at streaming platforms can absolutely lead to favoritism, politics, and creators protecting their own circles. Some viewers also brought up Mizkif's history with past controversies and accusations around inflated viewership or Twitch culture, saying they understood why some people were skeptical about him suddenly becoming part of Kick's leadership structure.
Rest in peace!